American flute intro that we planned for this. Oh well, on to our topic for today. Loss recovery. It's so important because the energy around loss is heavy. And so the very first thing I want to do is I want to welcome in spirit to this conversation, and I want to ask for all of the wonderful, compassionate, helping spirits that are around all of us to be here today for us and to help us learn new ways that are best for us to let go of the energies of loss. So thank you for being here, Divine Creator, and all of our guardian angels, and maybe the archangels are here, and so many others for each one of us who's watching, who may watch down the road. Loss and recovering. Everyone has their own process. There is no time frame. I know that books are out there, shows, even conversations with friends and family. We all have our own ideas about how long it should take someone else to heal from something, how long it should take someone else to process a loss. And we all have our own ideas about what that process should look like. The truth is, we're all different and we're all our own person. And so healing from loss is different for everyone. And the most important thing you can do for you is to figure out what works for you. It can be a combination of things. It may be one thing. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you let go of the energies of loss whenever you're ready and as often as you're ready. The little things and the big things. We all know what the big things are. Death, divorce, trauma, major job loss. And there's other things too. And those are heavy things and things that can take a lot longer. So I wanted to ask you, if you've had that kind of loss, and if you're willing to share, what was one thing, one simple thing that really made a difference in you being able to process through and however long it took? I've been the executor for a couple of family members that I've lost over the years. And the other thing that's important to know about loss is it's not a once and done deal. And that's okay. It's not supposed to be. I would be going through, actually, yes, cleaning out file cabinets because when you're the executor, you got to save all that stuff. And years later, find the file and be like, oh my gosh, memories come back, another piece ready to be let go of. And maybe for some of you, the way to let go is to not look at it. Sometimes that can work. Just move on, push it away, be happy for them. Sometimes for you, it means thinking about a fun memory, about your favorite thing about that person. So if you have something like that, maybe it's singing a song in their honor. Maybe it's wearing bright colors. For me, bright colors are a really good way of staying happy and positive, even when there's things that I have to do around loss. So share maybe one of your special techniques. A good friend of mine shared one of, it just was so timely. because Mother Nature is such a great healer for us if we would use her energies. This beautiful friend was sharing pictures of a lovely lake that she found. And she went walking around the lake, and the name of the lake was the same name as her mom. What a beautiful place. Very special way to honor and celebrate those memories and that beautiful person that was in your life by walking in nature and thinking about the good times. So please share one of those favorite things that happened for you in one of your healing from loss times. Hey, thanks for being here. Hi, Delphine. One of the things I wanted to talk about today is, we all know and are with the big loss stuff. And those are things that are not going to be once and done. They show up, like I said, with my sister, it showed up years later. That's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. And healing from those big things, it doesn't have to be painful, and it doesn't have to be, you don't have to remember all the details and talk about that stuff. There's peaceful, loving ways to let go of those energies from those big losses. So please find the way that works for you. There's little stuff too that happens all the time. And it can have a big impact if we don't let go of those unhealthy things. Things like the stuff we say to ourselves all the time. Like maybe I used to, oh my gosh, I have knock knees. Yes, true story. I have knock knees, not the wonderful straight legs that a lot of people have. And so I would complain about that to myself. Like, wow, I've got these ugly legs. Well, that creates a loss of self-confidence, a loss of belief in myself. And I kept those little things every day. It adds up. They're little teeny little losses that take away and disempower. And so think about the words you use and the way you talk about yourself, and start changing that and seeing how beautiful you are. Start adding instead of taking away. We have little losses like, it can be as silly as something like, I was really counting on chocolate ice cream and the ice cream store was closed. We got there too late and it was so disappointing. That sounds really silly, but it can be important sometimes because it is. So being okay with those things seeming like they're just kind of silly, but they're important. And they're just this little loss thing. And there's fun, easy ways to let go of that energy. So when you've had those and you got over your disappointment, please share in the comments whatever your fun little technique was for getting over something as seemingly unimportant as missing out on chocolate ice cream. I had a weird thing happen. Oh, well, you're in good company with us here. We're going to share things here that will help you. Thanks for sharing that. Our meditation, please stay for our meditation. That's going to help a lot. One of the little things that happened to me just a couple days ago was I was looking at my phone contacts and never expected to feel the energy of loss in my phone contacts, but I have like 200 in there. It's like, this is ridiculous. Realizing that some of the names, I hadn't seen those people in years. They were not in my life anymore. And there were quite a few. And even though some of those people were casual acquaintances, maybe I knew them for a very, very brief period of time, for a long time, and they're just not a part anymore. Like, wow. And I'm just, I teared up, which, I don't cry a lot, but and it really surprised me. It surprised me to think that my phone contact list would create that feeling of loss and realizing all those people that aren't in my life anymore. And yet it did. And then suddenly I remembered, well, wait a minute. I gained a lot of great things from each one of those people. I had fun, happy times, or I learned something great with them. They did something for me. So every single one of those people in my contact list was a blessing. And all of a sudden, that energy of loss, I was able to let go of it because I was thinking about the blessings and the gifts that I was given and the happiness and the gratitude that I had for having received that person in my life for a while. So a very easy way for each piece of loss can be thinking about the blessing, finding that silver lining, and focusing on the gratitude of it. So as you experience those little techniques for yourself, please share with us because your experience is going to help others. Now, oh wow, thanks Janie for sharing. Yeah, coffee and all those conversations. It does hit unexpectedly. And it's important to acknowledge it. It's like, yeah, I had, when my contact list showed up, I was like, wow, those were losses. But the gift energy was so much more important. And so when you think about those coffee conversations, you can laugh about the fun memories and the laughter and the smiling and the happiness and the joking, all of that. Hey, Gail, thanks for being here. All of those fun ways of changing that energy are so important because then you're letting go of the little bit of loss and you're just holding on to the joy. And that makes you lighter, you happier, you more peaceful about all of the things that have happened in your life. And that's so important as we go forward to find those peaceful ways of hanging on to the good things and letting go of the things that haven't been so happy for us. Okay, yes, I need my notes. Another thing that's really important is because sometimes stuff is just so, maybe there's a relationship that has been so unhappy that it's really hard to remember or find good things about it. Someone else can. And so when you put that out there and you think, I just can't see the good in this, ask to receive that. Ask to receive. So where is the good in this? What was the benefit to me in this? And I know that a friend is going to tell you something without you even asking them, or something's going to pop in your head, or you're going to wake up from a dream and you're going to know that answer. You're going to know the things that you gained. And maybe it was because whatever that was made you stronger. It allowed you to empower yourself in ways that you hadn't realized yet. And all of that is so important to recognize that even in the unhappy things, you got stronger. You walked through it. You empowered yourself for some future things. You gained some wisdom that you're going to need someday. Those things will show up, those answers to what was the good of this thing will show up, especially when you allow them to. So look for that, ask for it, And it'll pop in your head, or it'll show up in a phrase in a book or some weird way. And that's spirit helping you process and find the good and the things that strengthen you and heal you and that will help you in the future. There's all of those things in every loss that we have. We just need to recognize them. One thing I want to really emphasize, especially for those, hi Whitney, especially for those who, oh, that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, singing at the top of your lungs. I do that too. Sometimes I inflict that on my husband too. I try and be alone, but when you can't be and you need to sing or you need to chair dance or dance around a room or whatever it is, do that. And allow whatever it is or whatever it was you were thinking about to just kind of float away and be replaced with the joy and the happiness. Thanks for sharing that. That was very important. Another thing that's really important that can't be said enough is that for those big things that you need to let go of, and you can't talk about them. You don't want to remember them. You don't want to have to share them in any way, shape, or form. It is possible to receive healing. It's possible to let go of those energies and in wonderful, peaceful, loving ways without ever having to talk about whatever that was. So that's so important to find your way of receiving that. Okay. I think one of those places is what we're going to talk about in the meditation. I'm so excited to be able to do this for you. We're going to find your healing place, your loss recovery place. This meditation today, oh, what a special thing, because you can go to this place and let go and just allow spirit to receive and give you whatever it is you need. So one thing that's really important as we move into the meditation is that you are in a place where you can relax. You can close your eyes and you can let go and just allow yourself to receive. So if you are not in that place right now, if you're driving or you're whatever else you've got going on, we will be posting this later so that you can enjoy the meditation in quiet and allow yourself to receive the gift of your own special loss recovery place. So we're going to start the meditation now, and I want to ask you to close your eyes and to relax and to breathe deeply and to allow yourself to feel the peace of spirit all around you. You are so loved, so loved. And it's so important to be able to someday, if you can't now, see the beauty that is your true self. So relax even more. Let go. Feel yourself wrapped up in love by your guardian angels all around you, safe and secure in the arms of divine. So much love all around. It's like you're floating, drifting like a cloud does. And it's so peaceful, so serene, so gentle. And that serenity is deep in your bones. And it helps you let go even more. Relax. relax so fully, so completely. You can feel the love of divine all around you. It's so thick and warm and peaceful, so safe and soothing and serene. It's like being wrapped up in a wonderful fleece blanket, so soft, and it's soaking in all the way inside of you, helping you relax even more. And as you do, you float, so safe, so secure in this love that you recognize. And as you, it's all for you. And so you let yourself float wherever it is. You float and you allow the serenity of floating, wrapped in love, surrounded by angels, beautiful divine spirits. You can feel them, feel their presence, so peaceful, so loving, helping you find your beautiful lost recovery place, your own personal healing place. And so you let them take your hands, and as they do, you can feel their love flowing through you even more. And that wonderful energy of love, wow, it's helping you let go of so much old unhealthy energies. And you can feel that falling away. It's like it's flowing out of your feet into the ground, being replaced by the love of your guardian angels, the love of divine, filling in everywhere. As you look back where your feet have walked, you can see flowers, trees, grasses, all those places where that old energy was. Beautiful things have sprung up. It's so wonderful, so joyful, and seeing all the beauty that you have created helps you heal even more. Your place is in front of you. You go to it. It feels wonderful, so safe, so secure and so peaceful and loving. And you just embrace it. Maybe yours is sitting on the beach, watching the ocean waves flow in, hearing the sounds of the water, the smells in the air, the sounds of the birds. Maybe yours is in the woods by a little stream, the water chattering over the rocks, the breezes sighing through the pine trees, the smell of pine all around you. Maybe yours is sitting in front of the fireplace at home, wrapped up in a blanket, watching the flames. Maybe it's snuggled up in bed under the covers, or sitting on a mountaintop, looking out at the horizon 20 miles away. It doesn't matter where it is. The only thing that matters is that it's yours. It's yours. A place where you feel loved, safe, secure, serene, and connected to your guardian angels, your spirit guides, divine creator, all these beautiful healing energies all around you. This safe place that lets you let go. Maybe you're laying down in a meadow, looking up at the sky. Wherever it is, imagine those unhealthy energies. Whatever you're ready to let go of, imagine them flowing out of you, deep into the earth, healed and transformed and transmuted by divine Mother Earth, by love, by the love of Creator, the love of your guardian angels, the love and the gift you're giving yourself to ask for healing and to allow it to soak into you and to help you. Feel peaceful and loved. Feel the energies of this place. Let them soak into your heart, your spirit, all of your senses. Maybe your place is full of colors, smells or sounds. Everyone's is different. That's amazing and wonderful. It's yours. A gift to give yourself. A gift to go back to whenever you want to. Whenever you want to. So remember how it feels, what it looks like if you see it, what it sounds like or smells like, all the sounds you can hear. Remember how you got there. And know how easy it is to come back again. Know that whenever you need to, divine creator, your wonderful guardian angels, your beautiful, loving spirit guides will help you. They will always help you. Always. Help you come back to this place. Always help you receive healing and wisdom. Around whatever it is you're ready you're ready for. Remember this place and how wonderful it feels to let go of these beautiful energies. Let go of the old, unhealthy energies and welcome in and surround yourself inside and out with the loving, healing energies from divine. Soak in the love just a teeny bit longer. Feel it flowing in and through your heart, your spirit, all of your physical body. Watch it flow out into your life, your home, everywhere. You can let it flow everywhere. Pouring in peaceful, loving energy everywhere. Keep holding the hands of your guardian angels, your divine spirit guides, to allow them to bring you back into your physical place, back into your body, back into your wherever it is you are. Remembering the love, keeping those connections, and knowing how easy it is to come back to your own personal loss recovery place whenever you need to. So feel yourself all the way back in your body, all the way back. Take a deep breath. Wiggle your hands and feet. Move your shoulders, your head. Stretch a little bit. And open your eyes whenever you're ready. Maybe another deep breath as you come back with your wonderful place. Wow, that was so much fun. I would love to know what place you have. What did Spirit gift you with today? So clear in the comments if you feel like it. Oh, wow. Healing from loss is a process. It's not a once and done deal. Sometimes even for the little things, it can come back in surprising times, weird times when you least expect it, like my phone contact list. I never would have dreamed that would bring the energy of loss, and yet it did, and it taught me something important. So think about the ways that you process loss. Find fun ways. Maybe when you're looking at pictures, remember the stories and the funny things people do, and allow those to heal your heart. There's so many important things to remember as you're processing through loss. I was talking with my husband, and we both agreed that remembering the good things is one of the biggest gifts you can give yourself. Don't focus on that last argument or whatever it was. Your lifetime with that person, or however long your relationship was with that person, was way more than one little conversation. So it's so important to focus on all the good things, all the things you gained. Be grateful for those. Even if there was a lot of unhappiness, there's a lot of things that you gained And those are the things that strengthen you, that heal you, help you going forward. And they may be things that were valuable for something that hasn't happened yet. Who knows where something that happened in the past, some loss, and the way you healed from it is going to be so important to you going forward, or some way you could help someone else. So hold on to those things. Oh, thanks, Dara. State Park. Oh, wow. Cliffs and streams. I love Mother Nature. Trees and cliffs and beautiful scenery for me and for a lot of us are wonderful ways of receiving healing and remembering the good things and the important things. It's so important to find what works for you. Maybe it's a combination of things. Maybe it's doing yoga and going for walks. Maybe you've had things that require some traditional types of healing methods like counseling or something. All of those things are important to find what works for you and use them while they're beneficial, and then find the next thing. Do that. Maybe something non-traditional like energy healing or meditation. I love meditation. Or a massage. Going to a spa. Yes, for the guy who spas can be very relaxing and just going, it's time to let go is so important. Who knows when you're releasing the stresses and the anxieties of the day, what other kinds of energies you're letting go of too. You really need to. So have fun doing fun little day-to-day stuff. Laughing a lot. Laughing is good for you. I get reminded of that all the time. You know, the loss, I'm going to end with this one little story. I had this friend in second grade, yes. And I got in trouble in second grade because this friend of mine made me giggle. She was hilarious. And there was one day in class, I could not stop giggling. I giggled every time I glanced her way. I would start off giggling again. And I finally the teacher sent me out into the hall for laughing. And for some reason, I've been thinking about her a lot. She moved away after second grade. I have no idea where she is or what happened to her or anything. But that precious memory of getting in trouble for giggling. Wow, what a great way to let go of loss now. Giggle a lot. Wow, thank you everyone for being here. I wanted to thank the spirits also for helping us. If you have questions, comments, anything else you'd like to share, maybe something privately, please get a hold of me at margaret.whr@gmail.com or feel free to message me through Facebook. I would love to learn more from you, what your special techniques are, and if I can be of service, please let me know. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Blessings to you.